and welcome to the ranch and to day 1 of the 30 and 30. So today is Wednesday, it's afternoon when I'm filming this, and you guys will be seeing this on Thursday afternoon. So my goal is always 3 o'clock Mountain Time. That might not always happen, but that is my goal, to release videos daily for the next 30 days at 3 o'clock Mountain Time. Please forgive me if it's a little bit after 3 o'clock, but that's what I'm shooting for. So filming the day before allows me to edit and stuff at nighttime, again, the goal. And so I just want to be transparent about what day it's being filmed on versus what day you're going to be seeing it. And then we're going to end this on a Saturday with a live stream, like a sun up to sundown live stream, kind of a day in the life of a Wyoming rancher, and we'll do some fun stuff during that live stream. But I'm going to do a mineral restock today, and we're also going to check out all the baby cows and get you kind of up to date if you haven't been following along with some of the short form content that I've been making about like who's calved and who's left to calve. Like all of them are left to calve, but heifers, specifically focusing on the heifers. If you like short form content in real time, then please follow me on the other social platforms. So in order to eliminate confusion in my brain, if I do short stuff, that will still be posted to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And if you want first access to baby cows when they are being born, even in the middle of the night, become a paid member on Patreon. The link is in the description, as well as links to all those other platforms. So yeah, the other platforms will be in real time. YouTube will be a day behind. That's the plan. Okay, I'm at the feedlot. These guys need mineral. They've got, oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. This is what's left of their salt block. I also saw they like kick some out on the ground. So they're getting a salt block and a trace mineral block. They think I'm bringing them grain. It's just mineral. Okay, that's done. Full disclosure, it is sloppy and stinky over here because all the frost has come out of the ground and we've had some moisture, and this needs to be cleaned. But we'll probably rotate them, put them over on the other side, and then get this cleaned out. So it doesn't smell super great over here right now. Just to let you know, it's springtime. That's what it's like. Is it salty, number 30? I am in the lot where the cows come into water, and there's not a cow in sight because they're out chasing green grass. The grass is like this tall and like just barely turning green, but they think they want that more than hay. They are still getting fed hay on a daily basis, but we're having to adjust how we feed and stuff. So it's been warm. Tomorrow's supposed to be warm. We do have some weather coming in this weekend. Not like, oh, that was a bug. I just got hit by a bug. We've got some snow and some rain and stuff, so I expect that they will come back in and hang out here for a few days. But I will eventually get where we put the mineral and stuff out by the reservoirs, because they're just not going to come back in unless I like lock them in, and I'm not going to lock them in unless like we have really crappy cold weather. So we have a new type of block today. So it's a magnesium block, and the reason that the cows are getting a magnesium block along with a trace block and salt and stuff too is that in the springtime when the grass turns green and they start lactating, the green grass has a magnesium deficiency, and you need magnesium in order to retain and absorb calcium, and they need calcium when they start lactating. So it is a combination of all of those minerals that makes for healthy lactating cows. And so this is specifically for beef cattle on pasture. And yeah, it just has higher amounts of magnesium in it. I will also switch to Meg cake, and I'll put out some Meg tubs. So that's so you don't get like milk fever, much more common in the dairy industry, but also can happen with beef too. So once they go down to summer pasture and the grass is grown, it becomes not an issue for us. But this time of the year in Wyoming, at least in Northeast Wyoming, we feed higher magnesium mineral cake and tubs. So yeah, looks like a block. It's 40 pounds instead of 50. And then just a salt block and a trace block as well. This is what's left of their current salt block. It's like hot out today. Not used to it being like in the 60s. And then guess what? It's going to cool back down and be in snow. And Cracker Jack. He's walking better, but still limpy, which is why he's still in here. All right, here is the heifers that have not calved yet. I think we have a little tiny bit of a break. I didn't bring you. You guys still have mineral. I brought you nothing. We have 6 left to calve. Our closest one, I believe, is, where's she at? $72. Right there. 69, can you move? 69 has like no udder. You're not as spicy as you once were, but I still don't trust you, okay? And you're blocking my view. She is starting a little bit. There is some fullness there. Well, not really. A little bit. Watch out for the snow pile. Don't slip and fall. I didn't bring no treats. Can we see 72? She has more of an udder than anybody else does. She is more swollen than like 78. That's kind of how we tell the difference of like who's getting close and who's not. That backside looks significantly different than like she does. She's getting bouncy. I still think we're a couple days away though, which is great because I'd love some sleep. 67's also somewhat close. But see, she's not like as swollen or as like puffy. She got a little jiggle, but not as much jiggle as required for birth. But sometimes they trick you, and sometimes this can change very rapidly. Like in the matter of like 12 hours, this can change. This is my corral with the most amount of calves. I still have 2 calves and moms up in the AeroQuip system, and we'll go up there in a second, but these guys need mineral, so we'll get them some mineral. Those guys probably, I'm gonna check them, see if they're ready to come down today. Hi, 65. Hi. I didn't bring cake. I'm sorry. So sorry. Anyhow, we have 1, 2, 4 in here. Calf number 1, 2, and 4. 71 had 1, 61 had 2, 65 had number 4, and then we have a surprise. I have a surprise for you guys that you haven't seen yet, nor have I talked about. We got sleepy babies. 1 and 2 have been together the longest. I put number 4 in here yesterday. And then here's the surprise. So this cow with the blue tags, if you have ever noticed her, she is actually my mom's cow. My mom kept 1 cow, this girl, and she gave us a little red and white face baldy heifer. And so my mom will be keeping her calf. Ferg was a fence jumper, and I knew that. She's a cow, she's not a heifer. This is her 3rd calf, and calf is fine, breathing hard. It's warm in the sun. We are not used to this. Like, it's been like 40, 50 degrees, which is great, but like it's like 60 today, so they're not used to it. But she had her, like 48 hours now ago. I can't exactly remember. Everything's kind of a blur. But anyhow, she was close to home today. Jeff brought her in so we can keep an eye on, we can just have all the babies together. But Ferg kept jumping the fence, and I knew that, and Ferg was hanging out with her. So we were expecting this. I just didn't quite know like how early he got her. So a very pretty little calf. I know, you're kind of irritated because we just moved you in here. Are you hot, baby? Get out of the sun. There is shade. I'm hot too. I can feel it, like the sun is so warm today. Thank you for giving us a very pretty calf. But Ferg can't deny that paternity at all. That is definitely not a Max or an LOL calf. Number 2 is smart, laying in the shade. You're a little warm too, huh, number 1? These guys all have like solid faces. They don't have, their eyes are black or red. The other 2 have a more like broken pattern, and then she is just pure white. She's got socks too, and her tail. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. Okay, I'm just looking at your baby. She's not even being aggressive in the right direction. She's turning around. All right, I'm gonna put a tub in for these guys and put mineral out. We got a blue tub, green tub, it's green. They're all coming over. They are getting salt and trace mineral. They don't need high mag because they're on hay, not on grass. Hi, Mama. Here you go. All right, that chore's done. I'm up in the AeroQuip system and I have 2 moms and 2 calves up here. I have 63. She's been the most aggressive mom probably out of the group, and now she'll eat cake out of my hand. Most aggressive post-calving. I can't wait till 69 calves. She'll probably try and murder us. Hey, 68, you want some cake too? I have a bucket in the gator. I'll grab some for 68 too. Their babies are sleeping. I'm gonna have to go find it. I see where one of them's at. One of them's actually trying to like get into the chute. There you go, moms. Oh, the other one's by the water tank. Okay, the reason why these 2 are still here. 68 is the newest mom. She calved Monday night, like Tuesday AM, super early. And then 63, hey, stop it. They're like children. 63 also calved in the middle of the night. She calved Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, it was definitely after like midnight when she calved. So these are the 2 that have kept me up. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. They both had great births, but 63, it was colder the night that 63 was born. 63 had number 3. And calf was like slow to get up, just like slow to start, not like super bad. Like I was checking every like 30, 45 minutes. She was nervous. Both of these moms didn't love like flashlights and the gator lights and stuff like that. So that made them more nervous. 63 was extremely nervous. And so calf just like didn't really get up, and like saw that she was born, like just born, did miss the actual like birth. Then came back in like 45 minutes or an hour. I don't even know if it was quite an hour. And calf was like still in the same spot, head up and everything. But so grabbed the calf, put it in the warmer. It's a heifer, and let it warm for an hour. I did feed a bottle of colostrum, and then I put the calf down in the barn under a heater. And then I was just like, I'll reunite in the morning because mom is having so many problems right now. Like daylight's just going to be better. So they spent a couple days here in this corral by themselves. Yesterday I let 68 join them. They have access to 2 different sections of the AeroQuip system, and so they can like mingle, and she can get used to there being other moms and other calves. And so part of her nervousness was like she didn't want to like stand still and nurse. So I did have to run her into the AeroQuip. I think Jeff and I did it like 3 times to get her just to like stand. And this is like a thing that happens with heifers. Like they're just, nothing's ever touched their udder and they just don't know what to do. So they are nursing like fine. Haven't had to intervene since like that first day, which is great. Last night when I opened gates and stuff, Jeff and I were standing here watching and seeing just like how it was going. And number 3 had the zoomies and it was so cute. And 63 is just, she's a helicopter mom, so she was just pacing behind her, like just running after her calf. So that's why I just have her with 68 for now. She needs some time to just get used to the fact that her calf is going to move around a little bit more, and there's other moms and there's other babies. So I think tonight I will kick them down with the other ones. So they don't have any minnow right now. They're okay for a couple of days. Like I said, probably tonight they'll get pushed down with the other ones. Number 5 is 68's calf. See how her face is not solid white, but more of like a broken pattern. I don't know if there's like a name for that with Hereford Angus crosses. I don't know. But she's sure cute. She got a white belly too. This is where this one's sleeping. Number 3, what are you doing? Well, I guess maybe your mom likes you stashed away there. That's the chute. You don't need to be in there. Surprisingly, Mom is not over here being like, what are you doing with my kid? Hi. Hi. Look at your pretty white eyelashes. Huh? Look at them. Feel good. She is calming down 63, which is great. Happy to see that. Can we see your pretty coloring? I love when their ears are white. I'm glad you're doing better, and I'm glad I don't have to help you eat. Yeah. Your kid's over here. You got to go through the gate. It's right there. And then she stashed herself in there, or maybe you did. I don't know, but that's where she's at. Okay? You're not going to get to her that way. Heifer calves are being tagged in the order that they are born, so 1 through 11. My plan was to start the cows at number 12, so that would have been the 1 cow calf that we have, the red and white one. But Jeff accidentally, this happens, it's like not a big deal, but went to tag it, punched the gun, so the back went through the tag. He was out in the cow field, and so once that back is through that tag, you can get them apart and stuff, but like, he just grabbed tag 13. So that way I know, like obviously they all have white faces. I don't know if they're all gonna have white faces of the 11, but I was thinking, I was like, heifers are notorious for losing their calves and stuff. And so if calves number 1 through 11 all came out of my heifers, it would be easier to keep track of them when I do turn them all out. So I don't know if we're gonna have any black solid faces out of the heifers, but we'll see. Again, remember they were bred with a Hereford bull. So, genetics are interesting. Color genetics are interesting. So the white face is a dominant trait in Herefords. Red is a recessive, so that's why we're seeing more black than red. So mom would have to carry the red recessive gene also, which is a possibility because Gilbert, my stepdad, he also bought red Angus bulls. My mom bought red Angus bulls, so there is red in my herd, but you just don't see it. So when you breed to, a Hereford that has red genes, and then like 61 obviously has some red in her in order for that red to come out for number 1. So yeah, color genetics, interesting. We shall see. And yeah, white face is dominant, but that doesn't mean like you will rarely, once in a while, but you will see a red calf come out of a red cow and a red bull said that wrong. You will occasionally see a red calf come out of a black cow and a black bull if those recessive genes are there. So it is rare, but there is a small percentage that can happen. So we'll see what colors we all end up with, how many different styles of face markings we end up with, if they all have face markings. I have a dream that this will never happen, but at the end of calving the heifers, the 11 of them, it would be great to line them all up in a line. This won't happen. You can't make them do that, but it wouldn't be cute to get all of the heifer calves in the calves that came from the heifers in a line, in a row, and to see all their beautiful faces. anyhow, this is the first video of the 30 and 30. I am so excited to be here and to do this. Please let me know what you want to see in the 30 and 30. It is just going to be kind of like what the next 30 days of my life looks like. So planting and working in high tunnels, obviously lots and lots of calving, getting ready for springtime. We're going to have some weather, I'm sure, but yeah, lots more to come. Daily videos. Please follow me on the other platforms if you want real-time updates, and Patreon if you want to see who's causing me problems in the middle of the night. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Oh, steaks are online if you want steaks. I just packed some orders. I'll pack more next week, but steaks are on the way if you have ordered. And by the time you see this on Thursday, it's too late for me to ship. I have to ship Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday for UPS 2-day air. So get your order in before those steaks are gone, and pork is 20% off. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow.